Sure, I believe we have the greatest Division III wrestling facility in the nation, but I guess some would say I might be a little biased. It was 5 or 6 years ago that Coach Fletcher Roberts and myself joined a committee on campus with President Abernathy to design what would be the perfect wrestling space for training. Jeremiah Tobias, as assistant coach, of course, had a lot of input, and we were thinking practicality on the wrestling side. We wanted something where we could get all of our mat time, we would have technology, we would also have everything that we needed for strength and conditioning right in the same space. And we were able to do that. But the terrific thing that President Abernathy brought to the table was that he wanted it to be a beautiful area that faced Wright Avenue and sort of opened up this part of campus. And so to have these windows from floor to ceiling when we walk into here during a long Michigan winter for training, whether it's morning workouts at 6:30 or in the afternoon at 4 p.m., it's just an amazing space. You walk into it and you feel the life breathing into you and you're ready to train. And then we have absolutely everything that we need. I don't know if you'll be able to see all of it, but we have technology. We have our skiers over here. We've got a jump rope bay over here. We've got our athletic training area, and we have an athletic trainer in the room for every single practice. We have a bike bay. We've got the rowing machines. We've got the True Form treadmills. We also have a power rack and a complete set of weights, anything that we would need. We have Adam the takedown dummy, throwing dummies, a crash pad, just absolutely anything you could want in a wrestling space. And it's a space that we walk into that looks absolutely amazing every single day. So I think the thing about our staff is that we have a comprehensive staff that's also very cooperative. We cover a lot of different bases. Our personalities are a little bit different, yet we get along very well when we're all committed to the same mission. So in myself, you have someone with long-term experience as sort of the CEO of a program or a program coach. I really enjoy the structure. I really am meticulous about organization. I love practice design. I love recruiting and marketing the program. I certainly love leaning into wrestling basics and fundamentals as a part of our practices. And then we have the rest of our coaching staff that includes Fletcher Roberts, who is someone that I would put up against anyone in the nation with wrestling knowledge as it relates with sports performance, strength and conditioning, nutrition, recovery. So we've got his knowledge as a part of our program, and he's full-time here on campus. We've got Jared Groeneveld, who's a true Scot. He puts meaning into Scots Wahey. He's a graduate of the program who came here as an undefeated state champion, became a scholar athlete and a leader for us, and has stayed with us, and we're fortunate for that. We lean into him for a lot of our technique. We're putting up 80-inch TV screens. We've pulled down one of the old ones and we're going with larger screens so he could put his technique up, and we can use technique from all the experts around the world in the sport of wrestling. So it's a very comprehensive staff, and now we're adding to it. With this opportunity to add women's wrestling, we bring in Caitlin Pizzo, one of the greatest female wrestlers in the history of the state of Michigan, one of only 3 to ever place in the boys MHSAA state championship. So with her knowledge in freestyle and her knowledge of training, and she happens to come to us with a fiance she'll marry this year during 2022, who also has high school coaching experience, was a collegiate wrestler, and an all-state performer in high school. So when you put all of this together and you look at the comprehensive nature of our program and the way that we cooperate and try to eliminate egos and let each of us do our own job and do it best for our student athletes, I think that's what makes us one of the most comprehensive staffs in the nation.
So we set our individual student athletes up for success through a series of progressions that allow for increases in performance and longevity. Each of our student athletes will be assessed on basic exercises like squatting, hip hinging, pressing, and pulling. Once assessed, our staff will assign corrective exercises and mobility training to improve all of those basic lifts. Our staff emphasizes the importance of a healthy lifestyle choices in order to reach peak performance in wrestling. We educate our wrestlers on sleep, nutrition, time management, and recovery. When applied, these elements allow for wrestlers to practice and compete at a high level. We are also willing to use the data from our body composition results to make a decision to move a wrestler up a weight class. I believe far too many individuals focus on going down instead of going up. If you're constantly focused on going down a weight class, it can be more difficult to get strong. This is all made possible through our training in one of the best facilities of Division III. Our facility is outfitted with traditional strength equipment like barbells, power racks, and dumbbells, but you'll also see that we have a lot of specialty bars, kettlebells, belt squat machine, reverse hypers, a 4-way neck machine, and multiple machines for conditioning.
Scots Who Hey translates right to Scots Who Have. It comes from a poem written by Robert Burns about William Wallace and Robert the Bruce, and about their fight in Scotland for independence. It really translates well to our program about fighting for what we want and Scots Who Have. In our program, we have a lot of different people who have a lot of different roles, and the Scots who have done well in the classroom, done well on the mat, but they all come here with one goal in mind, and that's to be the best they can be on the mat, in the classroom, and in the community. So really, we're looking for guys who want to be true Scots and put their best foot forward and give 100% in everything they do. And when they graduate, they really become Scots Who Have.
So sure, there's lots of ways to find out more about Alma College Wrestling, whether it's the men's or women's side or both that you're interested in. You can certainly visit our website. You can fill out recruiting forms for either the men's or women's program, which will put you in touch with our weekly or monthly emails that go out across the course of a year. You can follow us on social media. We're on Instagram, we're on Twitter, we're on Facebook. You can take a look at what we're producing there. You also can sign up for a visit by visiting the Alma admissions page and schedule your own visit to come and see a professor on campus, talk with admissions and financial aid, and certainly our wrestling staff, and get a tour of these incredible facilities. So we hope you come on over and take a look at Alma College Wrestling soon.